These tracks here are for the Guangzhou Tram, specifically the Haizhu Tram, which goes here along the Pearl River. We're waiting for it to arrive. This tram is partly just for sightseeing because it goes right here along the river near several interesting sites on the way to Guangzhou Metro. Trams pulling into the station to let people off who are coming the other way. So it could still take a bit before we can ride it, but it's here now. Here comes the tram. A lot of people are trying to stick their arms out way too far. Let's get on. Here we go along the Pearl River, going past Zhujiang New Town. Looks like we get trees now, though.
The next station is Panyu Tower East.
There we go. Little better view of Zhujiang New Town now. Over here's the Canton Tower, but I don't think we can see it all from here. We're already at another stop, so they're pretty quick on this tram. A lot of people on the tram. We're heading past the Lieda Bridge now, which is also the name of the next stop.
The next station is Lieda Bridge South.
Correctly, Lieda Bridge South. Here it is. Lieda Bridge. Hidden away from Zhujiang New Town and towards some more residential areas now. Continuing along past more buildings here.
上车的乘客，请在车门。
I see some nice flowers over here from time to time. Past these residential buildings again. Expressway. We're about to go under, though I think we stop at the station first. Yep, coming on in. They do like to give the stations these tinted panels. I don't know why.
出门处刷卡或扫码购票，上车嘅乘客請在車門處參加。
And under the bridge. Like the announcement just said, we're approaching the Canton Fair complex. The Canton Fair is the oldest trade fair in China, and I think still the biggest. Here on either side, we're starting to go past it. Although this is... Oh, here we are, we're getting more to the right area now. Yeah, we'll see a little here, but more when we get through the station. The Canton Fair has been pretty slow for a while, I think, because of the closure of the borders for so long. But since they've been reopened, I think there's signs of it reviving. Here we are, heading past the Canton Fair complex.
The next station is Canton Fair Complex Middle.
The slightly strangely shaped building over there is a hotel. which I think caters to a lot of visitors for the Canton Fair. Maybe slightly better look at the Canton Fair complex here and the Westin Hotel up there.
The next
leaving the Canton Fair area, approaching the Panyu Bridge, which the next station is named for, Panyu Bridge South. And no, there's not a Panyu Bridge North, because that would be on the other side of the river. On under the bridge. Got some development over on the other side here. But now the tram leaves the riverside. As we're getting closer to the destination of this tram, Panyu, which is Guangzhou Metro. This next one, Panyu Pagoda, is the second to last stop. One more river. Going by a bit of a park on this side. Nice. And there it is, Panyu Pagoda. And running down the middle of the road now. Here we are at the end of the line. Almost everybody went all the way to the end here. From here, we'll get the main metro back to Panyu, where we're staying for now. You can see Canton Tower way off in the distance, so we've made some distance since then. You have to exit the station here. You don't really interchange within the same station, and you're buying a new ticket when you get on the metro too. But they're conveniently located close to each other, so it's not bad by any means. Here's the entrance for Wanxiangwei Station, where we'll go to line 8. Heading for line 8. Over there's line 8 too, but that's the termination platform, so we can't use it. Really crowded train, but at least we're only going 3 stops to Modiasha before changing lines. Okay, we're off at Modiasha, heading for line 18. I feel like this section of the station is of a different, more space-age style. I guess it's just because it's the express train. We're not at the platform yet, but they have this to tell us what trains are coming. Looks like the one arriving is as a super express train straight to Panyu Square. We won't want to take that one because we want to get off before Panyu Square. So that second train, I think, is the one we'll end up taking. It's been a bit of a walk, but we finally got to the escalator for line 18 here. Going on down. Looks like that super express train's already gone past, and we can just get the next one. This one will go where we're going. Here it is. Let's get on. All trains on this line are kind of express because this line just doesn't have many stops. But that one skips even most of the stops this one has, the train I just saw. So that's why I couldn't use that one. But now I'm on this one. And even this one skips many stops and it's pretty fast. So we should be back where we're trying to go pretty quickly.
150 kilometers an hour is pretty fast for a metro train. Obviously there are much faster trains in China on the high-speed lines, but for a metro train, this is fast. This is rushing it along. Pretty impressive. So it looks like we're starting to slow down now into the next station. The train itself is also kind of a little more modern, I think, than most metro trains. Kind of nice. And heading out of the station. Wow, this is an ugly exit. Hope this is not the final form of this exit. Ick. But hey, we got out. In a car back on my way to where I'm staying here in Panyu. Hope you enjoyed a little ride on the Guangzhou Tram and Metro today. If you did and you want to see more about Guangzhou while I'm here, this would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye.